Hi, buddy. Hi. Oh, I love you. Taking a nap in the sun? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey guys, how are ya? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. As you can see, I'm at the airport. I'm in uniform, which means going to work. I got one leg to Tampa tonight, 25, 28, something like that, hours in Tampa. And then I think we go to, day 3 is Detroit, 4-hour sit. Ugh. And then one more leg back to Las Vegas and I'm done. So it's a 3-day trip. Really easy, super simple, and a nice long layover in Tampa. My plan is to go to Busch Gardens. Now, I usually have a pass, an annual pass. I'm usually a platinum pass holder because I frequent Tampa, Busch Gardens, and occasionally go to SeaWorld in Orlando and San Diego. So I usually get my money's worth out of a platinum pass, in particular, discounts for quick queues and meal plans and things like that. So it's always worth it. But it's gonna be 91 degrees tomorrow in Tampa. And the idea of walking around in an amusement park in 91 degrees with humidity, I don't know. We'll see. But that's my thought. My only real hesitation is that I spent like $300 yesterday on a mattress. Do I want to spend another $400? Oh, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to go get a coffee over at Dunkin's and remind me to tell you about the mattress, why I bought that, and second, what happened at Wendy's. I'm still mad, but yeah, I'll talk to you later. Hey guys, hi, welcome to Tampa. We have a new hotel here. Now, I'm gonna miss our old hotel. It had a free breakfast that was spectacular, but most importantly, the staff. There was a particular front desk lady that was always there when I walked in at 5 o'clock in the morning, and she was fantastic. It was like meeting with a friend. I really enjoyed her, but this hotel is cuter, so I'll take it. I'll take it. It's a much nicer hotel. It's an upgrade. So I'm going to give you a quick room tour. Then I'm going to have a bite to eat. I brought some sandwich makings with me. I'm a little hungry. I had a chicken sandwich and some French fries at the airport. I want to remember to tell you about that experience. Not the sandwich, but my experience with an employee at that Wendy's. There was something else I wanted to tell you about, but I'm going to eat my sandwich first. Then I'll tell you about that. But first, let's do a quick room tour, and I will see you in a minute. All right, so there's a sliding barn door kind of thing right here. It's like a sea glass texture. It's very nice. The shower looks very nice and inviting. We've got a nice wide vanity here. My belly. The room is right here. It's got this wide shelf kind of thing, which is great for sitting down, tying your shoes, storing your bags. The television offers Netflix, Prime Video, that kind of stuff right there, which is very nice. Little desk area. The seating area is very nice. I think I might hang up my uniform. The bed is a king size bed, very nice. This is a small detail that I appreciate is one of the switches next to the bed turns off the lights in the hall. So you can have those on and then turn them off while you're in bed, which is it's just nice. I don't know what the view looks like, but let's see if, I feel like Johnny Carson right now. Oh, all right, nothing. Big parking lot, but it's a very nice room. So I am going to have a bite and I will see you in a minute. Hey there, sorry about the lighting. It's just a little table lamp here. This is a little study of chiaroscuro here. Let's see, so I feel so much better. I had a peanut butter and Nutella sandwich with some sprouted wheat bread, and I brought a bag of these little cuties with me. I just ate like 8 of them, and I feel so much better. But it's like an hour and a half later since I saw you last. I've just fallen down a YouTube hole and started watching all sorts of strange videos. One was on radioactive glassware from the 40s and 50s. I know, crazy. But I was going to go to bed, and I remembered I wanted to talk to you about what happened at Wendy's today and why I'm considering buying a pass to Busch Gardens and maybe not. I'm not quite sure. I'm probably going to do it anyway. So Wendy's. I was at Wendy's for dinner today. I bought myself a chicken sandwich with some french fries before I went to work. But the guy in front of me, and this is a bit of a rant, I do apologize, but I was really mad. The guy in front of me was deaf, and I thought that was pretty clear once he started to interact with the cashier. It seemed obvious to me, and I thought it should be obvious to her, he was deaf. He was trying to buy another soda. He had an empty cup in his hand, and I could, because some deaf people, when they really can't hear at all, there's a sound, you can hear it in their voice when they're deaf, and it seemed obvious to me. It seemed obvious that she was willfully ignorant, the cashier. She was just trying not to understand that he was deaf, and he was trying to, it seemed, get a refill for his soda. Well, I know, because I go there often enough, that Wendy's, the refill was free, so I signed to him and said, oh, the refill is free, and I told her he just wants a refill for his soda. And so she's like, oh, because before she got to that point, she's like, what? What are you trying to say? And I'm like, I just was barely holding it together. I was so upset. I mean, I'm in uniform, so I can't be a total jerk, but it just seemed like she was trying to be rude. And so it gets worse. So he gets his soda, he thanks me, he walks away. But before he leaves, he grabs a business card off the counter, which says, we're hiring. He walks away, and she looks at me like, yeah, as if, ha ha ha. And I'm like, I'll have a chicken sandwich, spicy. I was just like, I was so mad, like flame on, like on the Fantastic Four. I was burning. I was so mad. As if deaf people can't work. I mean, I was so mad. Now, I'm a little sensitive anyway, but I'm a little sensitive in that one of my favorite ex-boyfriends is deaf. And I learned sign language because he's so beautiful. I had to learn the language. But I have enough acquaintance with friends and him that are deaf. And they are amazing people who have just as strong a work ethic as anybody else who can hear, and they can do plenty. They can work. They can do lots and lots and lots of things. They can get doctorates. They're just complete human beings. They just can't hear. And oh man, I was so mad. It took everything I had not to be like this, like raging vigilante. I was mad. So he walks over to his girlfriend. Not that I was like, listening in, but I heard she's hearing, and he shows her the card. Maybe she was looking for a job. I don't know, but I was so upset. Can you tell? I was just offended. This young lady this young girl, because she was no lady, behind the counter at Wendy's really just pissed me off. But there we go. So let that go. Let it go. So I told you I'm thinking of buying a pass to Busch Gardens tomorrow. Now the Platinum Pass, which is like $400, is good for their 11 parks, which I would not go to all of them, but it would give me access to 3 of the parks that I go to frequently, and significant discounts in the park that I would usually buy anyway, like a quick queue, which is like, it might be $100. I think I get like 50% off with the Platinum Pass, something like that. So I'm thinking about that. But then I bought a mattress yesterday. Do I want to spend that much more money? The mattress was totally a whim. I was at IKEA. I was craving Swedish meatballs. So why are you watching this? So I walked in to buy the Swedish meatballs, and I walked out with a mattress and some Swedish meatballs. Because my condo, as you might know, is 2 floors. I sleep upstairs in the bedroom. The one temperature sensor in the house is up on the 2nd floor. So I usually keep my place about 80 degrees in the summertime because while I would like it cooler, I don't want to spend that much money on my electric bill. So I keep it at 80 degrees, which means it's nice and cool downstairs, but upstairs on the second floor, it's frequently a little bit warmer, like 80 degrees, where downstairs it might be like 76 or 77 degrees because of the air conditioning and the way that, you know, hot air rises and blah, blah, blah. So the past couple weeks I've been thinking, you know, I would like to sleep downstairs. It might be more comfortable in the summertime. And I was at IKEA and I saw this mattress. It was like, I don't know, it was like $230 something or other plus tax. And I was like, you know what? I'm buying the damn mattress. And I brought it home, unrolled it, and I put it on top of the chaise lounge that I have in my living room. It's the perfect size. And so now I have this pretty tall day bed in my living room. I was feeling a little silly, like who has a bed in their living room? But seeing that no human being besides you has seen anything of the inside of my house in 2 years, who cares if I have a bed in my living room? So I slept down there last night, and indeed it was more comfortable. And Buddy likes to sleep on his favorite little insulated bag in the window at nighttime. So it was nice to kind of sleep near Buddy too while I was down there. But so that's why I spent the money at IKEA. The pass for Busch Gardens would be, the Platinum Pass is over $400, but it gives me access to 11 parks, 3 of which I would probably more likely go to. I don't see myself going to San Antonio or Williamsburg anytime soon, but who knows. But it gives me discounts in the park as well where I would spend a lot of money. For example, the Quick Queue, which is the Quick Pass or the Fast Pass for Busch Gardens, that can cost up to $100. And with the Platinum Pass, there's a significant discount on that. So if I go to any of these parks like 3 or 4 times, I'm gonna way more save more money than I spend. So I'm thinking of doing it tomorrow. The part of me that's regretting it is trying to remember that I picked up a trip last month that was worth like $800. That was not on my schedule. And if I want, I can pick up a trip next month and pay for everything I bought. So that's what I think I might do. The only thing that would stop me from going to Busch Gardens tomorrow is if it's like insanely hot and insanely humid and I can't handle it. So we'll see. But in the meantime, I have talked your ear off. I am going to go to bed. I will see you tomorrow. Hey there. So I did it. I got the Platinum Pass. It's even more money than I thought it would be. It's like, for the course of a year, it's like $498. But I have it on Easy Pay, which makes it less painful. And I'll tell you, I sold a leather hat on eBay for $79. A leather hat that I've had since 2014. If I sell one thing every month, that pays for my pass, and the discounts are fantastic. You're still spending money, but for $100, another $100, I got unlimited riding without having to wait in line very much, only because it's a busy day and there will be something of a line. But I also got the all-day dining, so I can eat all day long, really as often as I want, and that's it. Plus, the park's open till 9 o'clock tonight, so I'm getting my money's worth for sure. I wish I had a GoPro where I could like film myself riding the rides, because I'm not gonna have my phone out on most of these rides. But I'm gonna head over to Cheetah Hunt. It's always my first ride. It kind of breaks the tension, and then I don't know, we'll see. One thing, I did forget to pack sunscreen. Yeah, so guess who's gonna be buying a baseball cap very soon? Yeah, me. And speaking of cheetahs, look at the 2 of them right there, just kind of hanging out in the shade. Cutie pies. I had to buy a hat. I've only been here like 15 minutes, but my head was already burning, so yeah, sunscreen next time. Well, I've just ridden Montu, and then I went back on Cheetah Hunt, and now I'm going into Serengeti Overlook for some lunch. I don't think there's a line yet. Nope. Yay. Sometimes it's way down there, the line. As you can see, they're ready for a line. Here's my lunch. Pepperoni pizza, some water, and I figured grapes would be a better choice in this heat than cheesecake. There is a Nile crocodile. So, you can see him. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. You can see him behind the fish. And there is a hyena who is right now impersonating Buddy. Look at how sweet these little animals are. I don't know what they are. They're some sort of deer, but how sweet. Look, they're kind of cooling off in the shade there. How cute are you?
Tendencies.
Oh.
Okay. Please make sure to keep your hands on feet like the side of the trunk.
Okay. All right. All right.
Once again, folks, please keep your hands on feet.
Did not look happy.
Sir, please make sure to keep your hands.
Oh. It's right there. It's right here. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, so good. Next, I'm hoping to go on the Serengeti Flyer, which is a pair of giant swings that go up 135 feet in the air. But first I have to make sure I fit on the ride, because apparently the seat is pretty snug. Alright, so I fit on the seat, but just barely. And I'm a 38-inch waist. I imagine not a lot of people can ride this ride. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, that looks definitely freakier than I thought it would. Huh. Oh. I don't. Oh boy, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was a lot. That was very stressful. And yeah, was that scary? Oh no, she's giggling. I was terrified. Oh my god. Yeah, that was bad. That was like turbulence over Atlanta. Bad. Yeah, it was. I won't be doing that again. No, no. So this is how the ride starts. And just about there, you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done this. And then all of a sudden, you're way up high. And you're scared there. And then then you actually go over the pivot point. You lift up over that point. And yeah, it's as close as I ever want to get to clear air turbulence. I will not be doing that again. Oh no, see, that's no. This is the bird habitat. I don't remember ever being in here before. There's lots of beautiful caged birds, which just makes me feel awful. But over here, apparently, open habitat. Oh, fun. Huh. You buy a little cup of fruit nectar and the birds will hang on you and eat. Oops. Whoops. Sorry, honey. Look at you guys. Hi. Hello. Oh, you're beautiful. Hi, gorgeous. Oh, you're so pretty. There's some flamingos over there. Not looking too pink. And of all things, kangaroos. Look at these two. Looks like they are trying to cool off and rest. I have to assume it gets hot in Australia too, and that this isn't cruel for them, but yeah, they look like they need a little chill time. All right, so Iron Gwazi, you literally go up basically on your back the whole way up, and it is looks terrifying. I thought I would be able to psych myself up to going on Iron Gwazi, and these two lovely women behind me were encouraging me to go, but it just looks too stressful. Maybe with somebody else, but by myself, I think I'm too afraid. Yeah, I'm too afraid. This is Shikra seen from below. It's like 200 feet up in the air, 200 and something feet up in there. You go over there, they dangle you for like 7 or 8 seconds, and you drop. And no thank you. I've done it and I would do it again, maybe with somebody else, but right now by myself it's just too stressful. The ride itself isn't even scary, it's the climb up. You're basically like on your back. Do you hear them? Yeah, so I'll do it again, just not by myself. One more time. Whoa, whoa. Am I gonna miss it? I'm gonna miss it.
This kid's not getting wet at all.
This is something that's included in my Platinum Pass, is the animal experience here in Tampa, which is, I guess, getting up close and personal with an elephant, and then getting on the back of this Jeep and driving around what they call the Serengeti Plain and feeding giraffes and getting, you know, up close and personal with animals, which sounds fun. Or I can do, I think it's a dolphin experience in SeaWorld Orlando. So I can do one of those two things. I think it's like $100 value and $99 value. So that's included in my pass. I've never done it before, and I've had a Platinum Pass for 4 years at some point over the years, so I should probably do it one day. Woo! This is always good.
You were holding onto your phone.
Well, it was a death grip on my phone, yeah. Oh my God, guys, That last ride on Cheetah Hunt broke me, I swear. Oh my God, my head hurts. My belly is full. I ate 4 complete meals, but I was at the park for like 7.5 hours, so I definitely got my money's worth out of that meal plan. Oh, I'm so full. And my feet are killing me. My feet have also been wet for almost 8 hours. I took the Congo River ride, whatever it was, fairly early in the day. My feet have been wet in these sneakers all day. I probably have trench foot or something awful. Oh my God, what a nice time. Let me see if I can get up. Oh my God, what a nice time. Definitely worth spending money. You know, I feel awkward and guilty spending my own money. I'm 54 years old. I work full time. I have 2 side hustles between YouTube and eBay, and yet I was making myself feel guilty for spending money on fun and enjoying myself. Some of my coworkers have recently been chatting with some of the people I work with, you know, and they, on layovers, they like to go out to dinner and they like to go out drinking and partying and having a good time or shopping. And, you know, I buy my clothes at Goodwill and I think they look fine for Goodwill, right? So I spend my money at Goodwill. That's like the spending I do these days. So I don't feel in the least bit bad for the money I spent today. I had a wonderful time, and it was an investment towards future layovers. I've got a full year to enjoy myself at other amusement parks, if not this one. But, oh my God, my feet are gray. They look like they're dead. But, all right, so it is 6:30 in the evening, and yeah, I was at the park for 8 hours or more. So I am going to certainly not eat because, oh my God, I'm full. But I do want to do some bidding because bidding opened on the 10th and it really ends tomorrow night. So I want to get bidding done. So I'm going to get a bid sheet started, and then I'm going to get back in this bed and sleep for like 10 hours before tomorrow. So, because tomorrow is going to be a little tedious. 1 leg to Detroit, 4 hours sit, yay, and then back home to Las Vegas. But I'll be home by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so yay. All right, so I will see you, if not later tonight, I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Hi. So it is 5:25 in the morning, the day after. Boy, I did not have a nice rest. I got back to the room, and then I realized I had to bid. So I spent probably 2.5 hours bidding. And then by the time I was done with that, it was probably 10 o'clock at night. Got in bed, could not sleep. The toilet wasn't flushing. I had to literally go to the front desk this morning and apologize and tell the waits, like that housekeeping, like, sorry, it wouldn't flush. Yeah. The temperature in the room stayed an even 78 degrees for most of my stay, so I did not sleep well. I keep my condo at 78, but I've got a ceiling fan right over me and a fan and whatever. And what else? Oh, and I woke up. Can you see my wrists? I don't know if you can tell, but there was something on the sheets, whatever was in the detergent or whatever. My entire body is covered in little welts. I've got like hives all over. Just really a miserable rest. I had a wonderful time at Busch Gardens, but the room itself ended up being really unpleasant. Complain, bitch and moan, sorry. But that's the reality. I just can't believe the little welts all over my forearms. But whatever. We have got 1 leg to Detroit. It's going to take us a little over 2 hours to get there. Then we got a 4-hour sit. I'm hoping to take a nap during that time and then home. So, howdy, good morning. Just complaining about my room. Oh, yeah. I'll see you later. Hey guys, hi. So we are in Detroit. I survived that leg. I'm just very, very tired. I really didn't sleep very much. My chaser for that flight was lovely. She was irrationally attractive. This girl was like fluorescently beautiful, oddly attractive, super, super, super nice. She's been here about a year and a half out of, I think she's Orlando based. We have a 4-hour sit, as I think I told you already. We've been here for probably close to 2 hours, just hanging out, talking with one of my coworkers. And yeah, we still have about 2 hours before, an hour and a half before we have to get ready for boarding. I have a Starbucks refresher in me. It doesn't really seem to have done anything. I think I'm going to try and close my eyes for a few minutes and make sure my feet are, on my bag so no one's going to like take it from me. But yeah, that's it. Oh, our flight was 2 hours and 15 minutes. Our last flight, 124 passengers, so super easy. We did a service, but we sold like a muffin. That was it. So yeah, drama-free day so far. Let's hope it continues. I will see you in Las Vegas. Hey guys, hi. Welcome back to Las Vegas. Welcome back to my car, Shimi. As you can see, I am no longer in my uniform. I stripped that off ASAP. We landed this afternoon about 1:45, just a touch early. We got a gate right away and our jet bridge was lightning fast. And before I knew it, we were off the plane. That leg from Detroit to Las Vegas was 3 hours and 52 minutes, so a little ahead of schedule. And it was a really nice flight. We really didn't have any drama or trauma. Yeah, it was just a really super easy flight. It felt more like a red-eye than anything else because most people were sleeping, oddly enough. The one passenger I really, really connected with today was an older woman. We got to chatting. When she came on the plane, I was like, wow, I love your energy. And she's like, you too. And it was just a lot of fun. And later on, while she stopped up to buy a drink or something, like a Sprite or something. We got to chatting, and I don't know how it came about, but sober people find other sober people. And it turns out she was 12 years sober, and I told her I have an anniversary later this month. And we just had a wonderful little connection, a great little chat. I got a big hug when she was leaving the plane. It was really nice. My chaser was fantastic. She's pretty senior to me. She has been with the company about 12 years. In my company, that's a fairly long time. Yeah, just a really, really, really nice flight. I don't know if I really said much about my sit today, but we had a 4-hour and 2-minute sit. It was supposed to be 3 hours and 58 minutes, which there's a big distinction. After 4 hours scheduled, I'm supposed to get a day room with one of my coworkers, well, I wouldn't have taken it anyway, but our sit was just over 4 hours. I was able to take probably an hour nap in the airport, which was fantastic. Yeah, so that was my sit today. All in all, a much better day than I was expecting, because our duty day was 12 hours on about 3.5 hours sleep. It was much better than it could have been. So, I am on the way to the grocery store. I realized I'm out of bread and peanut butter, and I need some cat treats because the cats will claw me to death if I run out. So I'm gonna buy some groceries, head back to the house, take all of this cuteness off, and then just hang out with the cats, and then finish bidding. I have a bid sheet for the most part finished. I want to fine tune it because bidding ends tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. West Coast time. So blah, blah, blah. A lot of talking to end a very nice trip. Yeah, it was a really good trip. Had a wonderful time. So there you go. Thanks for joining me on this trip, and I will see you in I have another trip in 2 days. I'm going to San Diego for 32 hours. Most likely I'll be going to SeaWorld because I have my pass. I just spent so much money on, right? So I'll probably going to SeaWorld. But I will see you then, all right? Have a good day. Fly safe. Bye.